Alright everybody, this is one of those videos I thought that I've done before. This is how to grill chicken thighs on the old wonderful grill. It's easy to do, and it's extremely easy to mess up. So, yet again, a friend of mine that watches my videos and that comes to the house often said, you need to do another video on how to grill those chicken thighs, because every time I do them, I turn them into burnt bricks. Alright, this is very simple, but can be messed up very quickly. Get your grill extremely hot. Throw everything on high. Clean off the grill. This grill's been on for probably 15 to 20 minutes. This is my smoke box. If you watch some other videos, I'm a huge fan of this. You can already see it smoking. Put a little bit of water on here, put your wood chips in there, let it kind of what I call marinate for about 20 minutes. Get it going. I left it open for you to see, but I'm going to close that lid down and keep the heat in so it smokes onto the thighs. These are thighs. Thighs are one of the most economical ways to eat chicken. I think I paid $1.19 a pound, something obscenely cheap. Notice all the fat. I'm not a huge fan of the skin. I'm going to show you how to do that so that you don't have to eat it. Two things I do. I get a bottle of what I call just your traditional barbecue sauce. This is like $1.19, $1.99 on sale at your local grocery store. You're going to take this bottle and you are going to pour it all over this entire pan of chicken thighs. And then I am going to show you, I'm a huge fan of Cholula. Love the Cholula. Some people use Tabasco. Some people don't want to use any of that. But I personally like the old Cholula. I'm going to coat these things. I'm going to mix it up in here. And then I'm going to put it on the grill. I'm going to put it skin side down. I'm going to turn down the heat. That's the key thing. Don't leave the heat on. Don't leave all your burners on high. We're going to turn everything on low, and we're going to put these things on skin side down for about 10 minutes. It's going to smoke like crazy. You have to pay attention to it. Then I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to mix this up, turn the video back on, and we'll get rolling. Okay, we're ready to cook. We got a little bit of Cholula on there. I just throw that on there just because I want to show you what it looks like. We have mixed all of the barbecue sauce in there accordingly, and we have an extremely hot grill. So the grates have all been cleaned off. This is the important part. We've already mixed the barbecue sauce. We've already done everything to make sure that the grill is clean. Make sure you put it skin side down when you first start to cook. So we're going to throw all these thighs on there, skin side down. The grill is very hot. It's going to smoke like crazy. This is where you have to make sure you stay here. Don't take off and go do something else and socialize. We're going to close our smoke box. Stick it in the hot corner. Alright. This is going to happen. This is why you stay here. This is also why you make sure when you put your chicken down, skin side down, you don't take off and walk away really quickly. So we're going to take low. The grill I have has 4 burners. Low, low, low. And I take this one, put it on kind of medium high. Why? Because that's where the smoke box is. This back corner is going to get really, really hot. Don't put your thighs back there. Got lots of smoke. Your smoke box is going. Shut her down. Okay, so it's been literally like 90 seconds. This is why I'm doing this video. You want to make sure this doesn't happen. Okay, so it's been like 90 seconds. This is why I'm doing this video. You want to make sure that this right here, you want to get these guys out of here, because it will destroy the entire process. Okay, so you got a hot spot right there. Get them off of there. You got the hot box smoking. You got 500 degrees. Everybody else is chilling right there, full of smoke. You're 400 degrees. Keep her going. Okay, this is what I call the critical flip. We're at 550 degrees. Notice, nothing is on fire, nothing is flaming, nothing is smoking and completely out of control, which is typically what happens when most people do this. So, you don't want the flame to be on the chicken. You want it to be over here. Chickens are nice and the thighs are smoking. Smoke box is smoking. Keep it that way. Get the fire off the chicken and on the smoke box. We're about 10 minutes into it. Alright, we're about 15 minutes in. I did this on purpose. This is what can happen. See that? That is what you want not to happen. That is what you want to happen. So, they're not burnt yet. You're going to pull these guys off. Be very careful because the fat on the skin is what can burn you. And why people struggle with cooking these thighs. They're not burnt by any means. We're going to stick them all over there. Fire over there is good. Put your hot box over there with your hickory wood chips. We're on low. We're on low. We're on low. This is off. Shut her down. Alright, we're back at that critical point where you could seriously burn some chicken thighs. We have 550 degrees, but nothing is on fire. That's the whole point. Notice. We're smoking. We're smoking. Nothing is on fire. We've been cooking for at least 25 minutes, if not 30 minutes. Nothing is on fire. We're going to flip these guys over. I can't express this enough. I have messed these up multiple times to where they turn into big bricks of charred chicken, which can happen like that. That's okay. You want indirect heat. You want to keep these burners either off or on low, these on high, and you want to make sure that the other burners are smoking. So, shut her down, keep the heat in, keep it going, don't burn it, you don't want fire. We are back at one of those critical points where we want to have about 450 to 500 degrees. It's okay if it's hot, as long as you're not on fire. So we got our smoke box smoking, we've got the chicken thighs kind of on the side. This is where I add some salt and pepper. Add pepper. This is the salt. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, the Cholula. This is my favorite part of grilling these bad boys. On the thighs. I am very generous with it. I'll shut her down. Notice, these are off. It's indirect heat. These are on low. And I'll let them just literally simmer for probably another 20 minutes. Alright, so we've been cooking for about 45 to 50 minutes. Key here. These burners are off. These are on low. We're still at 550 degrees. Indirect heat. Everybody's just smoldering. Smoke box is kicking it, as I call it. And we've got salt, we've got pepper, we've got Cholula, we've got barbecue sauce. The last thing I do here is I take the barbecue sauce. We have skin side up. That's the key here. Because right now all we're doing is actually cooking the meat. We're not trying to burn it. We're not trying to make it crispy. What I do is I will take the leftover barbecue sauce that I have. I'll just kind of distribute it around some of the tops of the thighs here. A lot of times you'll have these little kind of clumps here. I just like to do this at the end. Make sure you use all my barbecue sauce. We have high heat here, low heat here, low heat on top of the chicken, and we will do this for about another 10 minutes. Alright, we are almost done. This is the best part of this. You can smell the hickory smokes just pouring out of the smoke box for 550 degrees. Smoke box is doing its thing. Everybody's happy over here. The thighs are nice and cooked. This is what I do. I always kind of rub these guys together. Make sure. See how this happens? That is typically very cooked. Make sure we just kind of throw them over. See if there's any extra fat we can just kind of soak off of here. Everybody's good. These guys have been on here for almost 45 minutes, 55 minutes. Everything's cooked. Like I said, the smoke box is going. You can actually save this for later. You don't smoke too much, which is unusual. But anyway, so these guys have been on here for close to an hour. Make sure they're properly cooked. Make sure you're not eating uncooked chicken. But we've got barbecue sauce, salt and pepper, and Cholula, which is one of my favorite spices to cook with, especially on the grill. And enjoy. Alright, so this is it. This is the Cholula barbecue sauce, salt and pepper, chicken thigh. Don't burn them recipe on the grill. Everybody's simmering. Everybody looks good. We're cooked. They've been on the grill probably close to an hour and 5 minutes. But what you can notice is, you see how that skin is peeled off? We are cooked. Typically, that's how you can do it. Now make sure, I'm not a fan of uncooked chicken, so be very careful. But these guys are good, inexpensive, $1.20 a pound. You can grill them on the grill, add some spices to it, and delicious. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments on our YouTube channel. Thanks, bye.